Yo, what is up? This is Stage here, back with another video. Today in this video, we're doing round 14 of recreating every Supercross track in Monster Energy Supercross, the official video game 4. This race is going to be on Tuesday as we follow up from the first ever race in the Atlanta Motor Speedway for Supercross. So Eli Tomac took the win, and it was a very interesting race, one of the longest tracks in Supercross history, lap times being within 130 to 140, and it had rained right before, so they actually had to cancel some of the qualifyings. So they only went through the first round of qualifying and went straight to the heat races and then straight to the main. So hopefully on Tuesday it is not raining so that the track is going to be dry and just perfect, because we are in Atlanta, so we do have that red clay. So the track is very similar to Saturday's, as you will see by my time lapse right now, and you might have noticed that I actually did a lot better of a job of creating this track. The first one I really struggled, but then again I did have a 2-week break because that's how long they took off between this Supercross and the Supercross before, so I was a bit rusty, but I think I did a lot better of a job this time. However, there was the little end section that I could not fit in all the way, so I did have to go without some of the jumps at the end, but I got majority of the track. And to get the longest straight, which is very similar to the last round, they actually took out the berm, so it's like literally from one end to the other of a long straight. So this is a crazy long straight, but it does twist and turn a little bit just to stay in the grass part of the speedway. So I just had it slowly curve around the diamond baseball stadium, because I feel like that's actually bigger than the rectangular outdoor stadium. So obviously, I'm going to go with Eli Tomac again for my pick for the RM Fantasy Supercross. And later in the video, I'll tell you guys my other picks. And this round's wild card is 9th place, so very interesting. So after this race, we will do one more the next Saturday, and then we'll go to Salt Lake, which is where we'll have 2 rounds, which will include the East-West Showdown, which will also be the final race. So it's coming down close for points. Right now, Cooper Webb still has a lead. I think he has 36 over Ken Roczen, who is also over Eli Tomac. But I personally think that Eli Tomac could sweep all the Atlantas and even possibly win both Salt Lakes. So I still think Eli Tomac is more in the championship than Ken Roczen is, as he got P9 on Saturday. So with that all being said, let's go ahead and do a lap preview of this track. Alright, so here is the track. So we got the finish line jump right here, and then it's going to go to this little triple, and then this is also supposed to be straight, so I had to curve it just a little bit. It's like a little double, and then we have some split sections, so you can hit this as a double, maybe double off of this, another double, and then double to this half one, which I just use half whoops. And then we have like a triple with a half whoop, and then we have a big double right here, and then our first little, what I like to call motocross berms. It's going to come around here, and we'll have a Supercross triple, and this is still going straight, so you would have these little rollers right here. And right here you got a little triple and double, and then this is supposed to turn left, but I had to make it turn right. And then we have the same section where it's like a double, table, single, and then turns, and then triple, table, on, off, and then another triple, and then a table, triple, and I had to make it turn. Actually supposed to turn. And then this is the long whip section, and then the last motocross berm, and then right here I kind of ran out of room, so I was able to fit in this section, so it's like a triple, double, and then this right here is supposed to be very long, so it's supposed to be like a single. Well, they have it look like a double. I'll show it up on the screen right now. So I kind of just did it to where, I mean, you could double it. I think I did it in a hot lap, but it's not really supposed to be like that. And then it turns, and then there's supposed to be a long whoop section, turn, and then the little sand section. But this part, what I was talking about earlier, I had to make it shorter, so I had to take some jump outs. And then across the back of the finish line, double, and then these little things right here, and this little wall jump, and then that is a lap of Atlanta 2. Alright, so now that we've done the lap preview, let's go ahead and put in the hot lap. Alrighty guys, so that was the hot lap. And I'm going to go ahead and put in my prediction for lap time. I'm going to go with it being shorter lap times, just barely. So I'm going to go the fastest lap for 450s is going to be a 128. That's going to be my prediction. Just because that long straight, I think you can actually go through a lot of speed through there. So what slowed him down was it actually was split in the middle to where he actually like went and then hit a berm and then back out. So that slowed you down a little bit. But since it's just one long straight, I think it'll go by a little bit faster just because of that. So now what you guys have been waiting for is the rest of my fantasy picks. So obviously first place, I'm going to go with Eli Tomac. I seriously think he's going to sweep Atlanta. Second place, I'm going to go with Cooper Webb. Personally, I think on Saturday, he could have gone harder, but he knew that there was no point of going all out to try to get a win and then end up getting hurt or crashing and then losing a bunch of points. So I think what he did was smart. He knew Ken Roczen was way behind him. So he was able to give a point away to Tomac. Not that big of a deal, but I think what he needs to do is try and stay in front of Eli Tomac for these next 2 rounds, or at least get second. So that's why I'm going to put him with second. Third place, I'm going to go with Chase Sexton. He was actually on fire on Saturday. So hopefully he gets a podium, but I don't know. He might even get a win. Fourth place, I'm going to go with Ken Roczen. He did horrible on Saturday, but I don't think he's going to do that bad again. I just don't think he was feeling it that day, just like Cooper Webb. And now he knows that Cooper Webb put a bunch of positions ahead of him. So he's even further back from the points lead. So I think he's going to have to really step it up this time. And in fifth place, I'm going to go with Aaron Plessinger. Everybody's talking about how if it rains, he's going to win a race. But like Ricky was saying, he has the speed and skill to stay up there. I just personally don't think he has the endurance. So that's why I'm going to put him for fifth, because I think he could definitely be top 5 for sure. And then the wild card, which is 9th place, I'm gonna go with Joey Savacci just because he seems to be back in that area. But he actually did really good in his heat race. Alright, so those are my picks for the RM Fantasy Supercross. And if you guys do want to try the track out, it is on Xbox only under Atlanta 2 BHD. I think I did a really good job for what little space I have. So what I think Milestone should do is actually have a DLC. We can have like a bigger area to do a track. I think that would be awesome if they did that. I think like everybody would purchase that. Speaking of which, I did purchase the 252 stroke DLC. So look out for a video on that coming hopefully soon. And yeah, hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, make sure you give it a big thumbs up. Make sure you guys go check out the merch to help support the channel. And I'll see you guys very, very soon in the next video. Peace out. Bye.